guys, I'm Wes and you're watching Wes Nichols TV, and today I'm reviewing the original Mission Impossible. And this movie starts off great. You're right in the middle of a heist type of situation. They're doing stuff. You're like, whoa, what's going on? I don't know what's happening right now. And then boom, stuff starts going off. You get the entire feel of this movie from the first 15 minutes, and that's a great thing. My next biggest positive though is the pacing. The movie never really slows down. It goes from one big act to the next thing, and it keeps you going. By the time you realize this movie is an hour and 45 minutes, it's already over, and you've just had a great time. And part of the reason why this movie's paced so well is because all these sequences, the main arcs of the story, have these great action spots. I mean, it's tough to choose which one is actually my favorite. Probably the hanging scene. It's the most memorable. Everybody knows that scene. But the sequence in the train, or even the sequence to start the movie off with all his team members. This movie was fun. It was action-packed. I really enjoyed my time. There's also a small feel of a whodunit. You don't know. You have an idea of who is the one who killed off his teammates, but you're not sure for sure until the very end, and when it happens, you do feel satisfied whether or not you were right or wrong. But we can't talk about Mission Impossible without talking about the score. It's one of the most iconic scores to come out of the last 20 years, to be honest. And while we're talking about music and sound, I'm going to give a bonus point to this movie for the use of the cranberries at the end. I heard it and I was like, oh cool, the cranberries. Then I remembered the movie was from the 90s and was like, oh, that makes more sense. Still enjoyed it though. But no movie's perfect, and this is a few of the negatives that I did find in this movie. If you pay enough attention early on, it's not actually very hard to figure out who was the person who did it, which can ruin the whodunit if that's what you're trying to do from the very beginning. Now, I had never actually seen this movie before, so I was not looking out for what was going on that strictly in the beginning, but even without paying attention too much, I kind of figured out who it was. I was still happy at the end though. Now, I get this movie was made in the mid-90s, but the tech is almost laughably bad. It did not hold up well at all. But when they first made it, I doubt they expected such a big franchise out of it. I'm sure they hoped, but I don't think there's any way they could have guessed it's going to make as much money as it actually did. So, I'm going to give them a pass on that one, but I did think it was really funny to just look back and be like, this is what they thought was future tech or high tech. And the smallest of the negatives I can possibly give to this movie was Emilio Estevez's fate. I am a huge Emilio Estevez fan. I will support Gordon Bombay until the day I die. And to see his fate that early on was like, oh man, I was excited to see him in this movie. Overall though, I loved watching this movie. I am super glad that the new movie gave me enough incentive to watch the original. So my score for the original Mission Impossible would have to be an 8 out of 10. I just had a lot of fun. I recommend it to anybody. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm sure you can get it for like $1 off at like Redbox or Netflix, something like that. But that's just my opinion, and I want to know yours. What do you think about the original Mission Impossible? Is that the best of the bunch? Do you have high hopes for the rest of the franchise? How much longer do you think it's going to go? I want to know what you think. Put it in the comment section down below. While you're down there, make sure to click that like button right over here. Subscribe to Wes Nichols TV by clicking right over here. My name's Wes. You're watching Wes Nichols TV. Have a great night. Bye.